Hey, how's it going? We're back on a Friday. Unusually, we changed the day this week because I had some stuff going on Saturday, but then Saturday got canceled. So I'm going to do today, and maybe we'll see if we do tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're back with a new colony. We're doing Ironteeth this time, and the premise here is I'm not playing hard mode, which is a change for me. We're actually doing the easier mode on one of the beginner maps. I really want to work on making some really cool mega projects this time. So we're going to call this one the Mega Beavers, and we're just going to get started here. We're going to set up the basics, and then hopefully, just hopefully, we're able to... Ooh, let's get that lined up. There we go. Hopefully able to get through the early game pretty quickly. We'll see, though. It might just turn out to be a nice and easy playthrough. Should I put you here? I feel like I should have put you there. There we go. We'll do that. We'll get these all marked. We'll see what happens. I just felt like doing a nice, easy one. Any plans for the chat integration or playing around with more? I do want to do more of the chat integration just to see what we can do. We may leave the gates completely up to chat this time. We may do something else. I'm open to ideas. We're just going to basically see what we can accomplish in a, I guess you could say, a more normal setting. That's the premise for now. Oh, I should get some food, shouldn't I? Let's put you about there. That's big. That's big. Not quite as big. There we go. So that's the general thought here. We're just going to build cool stuff. So I've done a lot of the hard mode stuff. And overall, I feel like it's gotten to the point where it's less hard mode and more waiting mode. I could go and make, the droughts longer or things like that. But in all honesty, meh. It just seems to make things longer rather than more difficult. But maybe that's just me. Let's get some storage in here just in case we have a strange... There we go. We need science to get us started. Toss you back here. There we go. But automation might, take just a little bit since... Well, they don't give you the option of automation right at the beginning. I kind of think those should be free. Because the only thing you can use them for is chat integration. And wouldn't you think you would want chat integration? Let's do a power wheel, or a couple of them here. Where do I want these? Probably here. There we go. Get some water. Anybody else? Nope. We got trees up here, though. We could always put some more up here. But I'm open to that. I want to do a lot of power. Like, up here is a great place to put in, like, a huge power factory. And I want to aim for a just massive amount of power there. Let's see. Let's get some dams in here. We'll do that for now. I don't know if that will really help us, but you know what? I might just move these, because that's not going to make a heck of a lot of difference, and it'll be more useful to go over there. And if they're crazy ideas for mega projects, you know what? That's okay too. Pause you. Maybe we want to see some, I don't know, big architectural, nice buildings. Maybe we want to see some cool, I don't know, spillways somewhere. I need that, this and this. And then I need wood. Nope. Do I have 30 yet? I have 6. Oh, that's why. I'm not at 20 hours. I should be at 20 hours. Let's get the berries for now. Undo you. And if we want to do mods on this eventually, that's fine too. Maybe there's a mod that people want to see me look at. I'm good for that too. But, yeah, just whatever people come up with or whatever happens to happen at the time. You're done. Go find something else to do. We're getting berries already. Let's do that. Okay. Oops. Nope. Couple of these down here. That guy's not doing anything. Maybe we'll make a giant reservoir at some point, or complete subway underground. We've made a couple of subways before, so 30, do I have 30 yet? Not quite, but I will today. There's 30. Yep. Trees. Just oak everything in there. Do. You guys are done. You guys are done. You guys are done. You're not doing anything. There we go. Some more science. Was there no... There's no bombs or extra stuff on this map. Maybe I should have chose a different map. I honestly thought this was updated for 1.0. It's not usually practical, but it is fun. True. We could do that. Before we get much farther into this map, though, there are none of the new 1.0 features on this map. Should we... I thought there were, but I might have mistaken one thing for another. You know what? We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll have to make science our own way. I need some pods before I forget about them. Housing. Pods. 1, 2, 3. Start with that. And let's make those super high priority. Maybe that can be part of our goal too. We make everything green. And this is a large map, so that might be difficult. Let's go this way. Let's see. You guys aren't doing much there. Are we done on planks? Yeah, let's make some storage for things. More storage in the storage area. Let's go that and that. Logs. Planks. Pause. Okay, we've got tanks up and going. We might have a mega housing project. That would be fun. That's not something you see too often, I don't think. 2 barracks. We don't have any food or water, or need for much food or water. Do I really have... I have 8 unemployed. Oh. There, go build stuff. What are you guys building? If we need more... Full green map is a good goal. Okay, we'll start with that. Finding tiny rivers underground to do that. That's okay. We can use all the dynamite that we want. We're also going to go a bit faster, I think. This goes up here. Cut trees. Okay, those are all marked. Kohlrabies we have. Can I get rid of this? I don't know why we wouldn't. Let's do that. These can be turned back on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab a couple of kohlrabies here. I mean, it's got overhangs, so it's not too far out of date. It just doesn't have the really cool stuff. So maybe they'll update that eventually. I usually play custom maps, but it's been a really long time since I've played this map, so we are just going to give it a go that way. Oop. Right through there. Let's get the trees in there. They're tearing that forest art pretty good. We're still lacking logs. How are we doing? Okay, they just are taking a while to build stuff. Understandable. We're going to have a dam here in a second. Not that on this mode it's going to matter much, but could be helpful. Come up here and get those. Oh, that's changed since the last time I was here. That's now on the other side of the river. Not a big deal. Oops. How much do I have? Not enough. Do. Plenty of cassava. Did it just grow another tree in there right where I didn't want it? Yes. Of course. There we go. You guys aren't doing squat. I'm thinking about getting the mod that checks for resources around people. One, I kind of want to see how it works, and two, it might be very helpful. Let's see. We can head up into the mountains here. Just going around this way. Around over here. They're planting trees there. We got guys just sitting on their butt. Get some more there. Maybe down to 2. There we go. Yay! Well-being score of 3. Because they got a place to sleep. Feel like we could probably do with another one of these over here. And we'll just make this all oak. For now. Let's get some berries. Just to get all of that in. We need planks. We need logs for planks. That's for sure. He's gonna go put that in there. Oh, I've got 100. So, time to get the platforms. Hey, 4. Do. This out of there. That one back on. You can go there. Get the rest of those trees. That's important. Cut trees. Just cut everything. Storage. There's a small one over here so they can just toss logs in there and they don't have to take them back themselves. I got no logs. Need to go down to 18 hours. The working is great, but we need more beavers. A 5 well-being. What do I need for automation for these? The big one for all of these guys is always for me the, let's see, resource counter. So I need gears and I need bolts. Let's put you there. Then they can start building these. Nobody there. We're almost full on berries again. Food is okay. Did I make these both berries? I did. Good grief. That should be kohlrabies. I made them all berries. All berries, all the time. Oops, all berries. That's what it was. We don't want soybeans. We want those and this. And no more berries, please. Oh no, a drought. Whatever will we do? It's going to be so terrible. Okay. I guess they'll have to actually eat all of those berries, or use those berries, maybe. Food. Cassava's there. Logs going out. Oak. I wonder if I could divert some of this good water into here. Beaver cannot survive on berries alone. Yeah, you're right. They technically can. Probably not. I don't know that berries alone is good for anybody's suggestion. Are they just not drinking water? Is that what's going on here? Alright, we'll pause you for a second. So we don't need food. We don't need water, per se. We got all that. We have no logs stored up. So I feel like we should find a different green area and do even more logs. Although I want to do an industrial section over here. Gears. Do I have enough for gears? Yeah, I have enough for gears. Gears. That. You're not doing anything. Go find something to do, please. I feel like I also need more of these. They're clear-cutting that forest pretty well. Storage. Some storage over here for them. For the gears. Oh, these guys. Do I not have those cut? Oh, I don't have those marked to cut. That's why they weren't doing anything. Well, should have known. Easy to fix, though. You're not doing anything. You won't be doing anything for a while. Anybody else? I've got 5 places that need... need workers. Score. Okay. Decoration. One of you. One of you. There we go. Probably get a little water. We definitely need those and those back on. How's my food? Food needs to be brought back in. Hey, we've got... oh, we've got all the way up there. Nice. Ah. Bit of a water surge, but if I remember right, yeah, it just goes away. There's all this. Did we get across here yet? Nope. Gonna need metal. You are logs. Well, that got up there, but okay. Somebody come and get those, please. You are planks. And you are gears. Any beavers just sitting around doing nothing? I don't see any. Alright, as much as I need them to build, I need more beavers to build faster. And if I'm not getting the water and the berries where they need to go, I'm not gonna get the stuff. We have a couple of kohlrabis finally. Yay, alright. That's what we wanted to see. Hey, you could probably plant some mangrove fruits for us and get a little bit of extra happiness, I guess. We'll do a couple of them here. And let's say trees. Where's our mangroves? Mangrove, there we go. We'll just do that for now. And can I get... that can go there. Yeah, that covers it all. Oh, nobody gets to sit around. This forest is coming in. That's good. Which means we should have plenty of trees here in just a minute. We just need more production. The farm is pretty much carrying us. We'll get some more science so we can speed that along. Since we can't just pick it up off the ground on this map. There we go. Hey, we're about to get metal. Storage for metal. No, see, we could probably put the processing for metal over here. At least the initial processing. Are we not getting... yes. Let's get some haulers. You're not doing anything. You're full. Okay. Let's get this about there. Put you up there. There's plenty of trees back there if we run out of them. That in there. There we go. Yeah. We might want to work on our production for a second, because we're starting to lag. Oh, I need 2 more here. we go. Well, second cycle, and we've already expanded out pretty far. Get all those, get all those. What do I need for a bad water pump? Okay, I just need bolts, so I can actually... Bolts and gears. Oh, I don't have enough science points. Also science points, obviously. Cassava. Oh, I've still got berries in there. Do. I want to know what our builders are building. You know what? Why don't we up that so that that can get some logs? Get some haulers here. Do. It's fine. We'll let them work. We just need to get the beaver count up. That seems to be what's taken the longest. We've got that. We've got this. We might do another couple of those, because that seems to be slowing us down pretty well, too. I'm pretty sure we could do the one levee power across the top and maybe get a little bit more power, but I always thought it looked cooler whenever there's a whole bunch of wheels moving. Maybe it's just me. What else can you do? Soybeans. What do you need for soybeans? Canola oil. Okay. Press, I need parts for, so I kinda am stuck until I can get the metal in there. Food is fine. How's that doing? Okay. I've already got 3 beavers sleeping outside. Decoration, you there. Probably use some more well-being. Let's see. Campfire. Right there. Nope. I had curved stairs that would have worked, but oh well. We'll just do that for now. You're sitting there not doing anything. Hey, we have a gear. What are they working on today? Okay. Do we have anybody that's just sitting there doing nothing is what I'm looking for. Not really. Planting. Well, if you're not going to plant those. There we go. One in there. You know what? We'll leave it at 10. Who knows if we'll have that kind of beaver power any time soon, but that's okay. Storage. What do I need for this? 120? Yeah. We'll do that. Yep. Water. You're not doing anything. Couple people back in there. You're not doing anything. We're still down by 4. So we could be faster. If we could get a couple more beavers. Let's get a campfire in. Let's get this and this in for some well-being. Some other good green areas. Here's some green area. There's already a bunch of logs there that we can get. Oh, somebody's injured. You can go there. Guess I could do some showers. Would not hurt. There we go. Injured. What are we doing? Population count. We're up to 26. That's not bad. Let's leave the water on. No good selected. You are for gears. Gears going out. Coming. Nope, you're going out. Logs coming in. Building up quickly. We are doing not too bad on that front, I think. Here, out of things. Oh, okay. Building unstaffed. Yes, we're well aware of the building unstaffing. Do. But there's nobody just sitting around, that's for sure. Come on, beavers. Do I really want a third row already? I'm using most of my green land for trees. But I have some more up here that I could definitely put toward food. And we could even do better food. Let's do that. I don't know that I need that many berries at the moment. Let's take out you. And we'll take out you. And then over here, where's my gatherer at? We'll just do a small crop of berries. That way we've got them in a more controlled area. In fact, I could just do this and let one of them be handled. Let's do that. Let's not plant those. We'll just get rid of all these extra berries that we don't need. more possible lumberjacks here. There we go. Oh, look at this. We've got metal. You're full. You're good. Tell you what, that's probably enough scrap for the moment. Send them to do something else. We're behind 25 beavers behind. We'll pause these. We don't need that at the moment. That's fine. Oh no! Another drought. Whatever will we do? What does the gate cost? I need, how many gears do I have? 3? Ooh, that's gonna be hard to get over there. Well, we'll go ahead and set up bridges. Just in case a bad tide decides to come before we get anywhere. Because I don't want to be dealing with a bunch of sick beavers. Nothing to do in range. Oh, okay. Pause you, pause you. Workforce is moving along. How are you guys doing? Not terrible. 11 beavers still sleeping outside. What are we working on building? Good question. I gotta go all the way. Okay, they're going there. Okay, those are good things to have. You're sitting there doing nothing. Those are all not occupied. Any of those occupied? Nope. One guy in there. We've got our metal parts. So I should have everything I need for a resource counter. One. Do I have 250? Yep, I sure do. Let's see. Where do I want to put these? Do I want to just put them down the road here? Water. Berries. Logs. Water. Greater than... Oh, it's the other way around. Water less than... Call this... Counter... Water... over 90%. And... automate... That should not be paused. Oh, it's paused because it's not built. I'll pause that for now. Okay. Unautomate it. There we go. We're still behind a bunch of beavers. Do. Water. Berries. Counter. Berries over 90%. less than 90%. There we go. And logs. Logs? Logs. Log starts with L. Eld. Log. There we go. So it should be on. There we go. Alright, they're pulling in logs from here. Let's get a storage over here, just so they don't have to walk so far. Logs going out, prioritized by haulers. Oh, there's a slight flood. Get those? Yes, but nobody's there to get them. This is for scrap metal going out. How many haulers do I have? I have 10 haulers. Well, there's where most of my workers have went. Maybe tone that down to 5 for just a minute. I've got science. Let's say the extra ones here are the same. Okay. Storage. I'm going to guess the bolts go in here. Bolts going out just in case. So the water counter's built. Now we can automate the water. It's going to take a minute, though, I think. Let's say that one's for going out. These two can just be destroyed. We'll say coming in, prioritized. Okay, one of these should probably be empty by now, at least. There we go. Hey, our showers are in. All right. You are not doing anything. Do. Automation. Name this one. Just gonna borrow that for a second. Over 9. Oh, well, it's over 9. That'll be what that's for. Alright. We'll get these in here. We just need more beavers. You go there. We have 5 beavers sleeping outside. Okay, well, we can do that and that for now. Decorations. It's good. Okay. Everybody get back across. This and this go there. They're of the highest priority. What's the berries? Oh. food needs to go back on. I just noticed that. Hopefully it gets caught back up here. That's good. Anything else? Nope. Nope. I don't think there's anything left for me there. Ah, food. Wonderful. Soybeans over here. Canola over here. Cut. Get rid of all of those. Just as I tell them what to cut, they run away. Just like a beaver. There we go. What do I need for this? 120? Yeah, let's get that. You there. How much power are we making? Not enough. Definitely not enough. Let's get some more. Like trying to tell a cat to do. You can, but there's no guarantee they'll even acknowledge. Exactly. That is exactly correct. Herding cats is often what I've called that. Do. Okay. I feel like they need some more well-being options. Do. Yep. Swimming pool. Yep. And an exercise. Oh, I don't have the science for an exercise plaza. Which seems weird. It's like it's just an open area. We still have to science it. Science is important. Do I need to make a second farm over here? Metal parts. I've got all those made. I just don't have logs. Are all my beavers doing something else? Kind of looks like it. Let's do that. Get people back in here. You guys are done. Go find something else to do. Hey, my resource counters are up. Let's see. This one can be berries over 9. And then logs. You can be log over 90. Now if I... Does that set those? Yep. How's my water? I feel like I could use another pump. Somewhere. Perhaps over here. Perhaps. Do. Why is this on? But you're not picking anything. Oh. Because that's not a berry place. That is a log cutter. Log over 90. But there's nothing in the area, so pause you. Pause you. Pause you. Pause you. Unpause you. 35, 42? That's not terrible. We do need more water, though. Let's do that. Food. You know what? We could probably use a second farm here. There. Robbies. Cassavas. I just don't want to run out of food. Automate. This is berries over 9. There we go. You know what? Let's stop demolishing those for just a second. Get a food guy in here. Automate. Berries over 9. Just so we have berries. At least it's something. Just in case. Because I do not want to run out of food. You can be for harvesting. Is all set to cut? Sort of. Those two aren't. Don't really need you. We've eaten a lot of the food. Let's get the farm in there. It'd be nice if those grew. What do I need here? Logs? Okay. We can get some of those in there. So they'll be ready to go here. You're done for now. I don't have anything above the threshold that actually turns itself off. Oh, never mind. Berries just went over 90%. Oh, they're back underneath again. How's the berry fields over here? They're fine. So, once again, let's get rid of all of these. There we go. Go back up to 20 hours and get some stuff done. Why are they bringing the logs all the way back? I should be dropping them off here. Automate. Unless he's a hauler. Is he a hauler? No? Oh. They're just going to get their own, I see. Okay. Water's filling up. Kind of what we want to see. We'll have the haulers worry more about that. Cassavas seem to be fairly out of. I think I can probably pause some of the planks. In fact, why don't we do a resource meter for those? And this is... Oops. The one thing it doesn't copy over, the name. Log, let's go... Can I go? Planked? Planked. Plank over 90. And... plank. How are my gear factories? I only have one. Probably could use a second one. I don't have any canola, so you can go. Another gear. Oh, we're doing good. Take what I can get from those. That needs to go back on. And then we can put another one of these right there. For now, get the soybeans. We could also... It's not a ton of power. I wonder if in this case, it would be better to do the levee. Levees. Yep. Excuse me. We'll just do that. We'll put you there. I won't worry too much about organization. Who knows where that's all going? Excuse me. Beaver's finally catching up. Yeah, a little bit. Well, we'll make it hard for them to catch up again. Another drought. Automate. Did I get that plank over 90? No. Counter. E-L-A-N-K. Okay. There we go. Automate. Blank over 90. Blank over 90. Blank over 90. Yep, another drought. Let's pack it in. This one's done for. Can't do anything about it now. I don't want them actually taking out this. I think there's a mod, if I remember right, that is like a filter selector. That seems like something that should be just in the game. Okay. So we've got started on that. Where would we like to build a reservoir? You know what? We'll start with the basic reservoir over here. Go with that. Have to knock these out of the way. We'll get a large log storage over here for them. Unplant those. Those are out of range? Yeah, yes they are. What about here? Nothing to do. Yep, you're done too. Nothing to do. Lumberjack. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Are you... Oh, I need more storage. Seeds. Soybeans. Minted soybeans. One there. One there. That can go there. Those can go there. How's our power here? Man, it's better. Passable. Let's do an automation for gears. Dirt gear. There we go. And we will call it counter gears over 90%. These back on. I could do scrap metal. Yeah, let's do that too. Why not? Scrap metal and blocks and bolts. This is metal block 90. Metal block. This is, I think they're called bolts. Bolts. They're called. Oh, metal part. Yeah, whatever. Oh, this should have been scrap metal. That's fine. We'll just do this one as scrap metal. Scrap metal. Scrap metal? Scrap metal? Scrap metal. There we go. Any other well-being things that we could add? No, I don't have a ton of science. Back okay on food again. Okay. Let's see how fast this goes. 60, 70, 90. Okay. It's not bad. Gatherers off. Oh, here's the temporary flood every time, but that's okay. Are we back on planks? We are back on planks. Canola oil. We need some of that. We also need a place to store it. We'll do this. Canola oil, there we go. Okay. Oh, I know what I can put in this last one. Mangroves. make sure all these aren't berries. Yeah, I should have known. This is for the canola seeds. This is for the unprocessed soybeans. This is for the fermented ones. And then mangrove. Well, they're not replanting that, but okay. Maybe I turn that off. Planks are back up. I've got 2 more that are unhoused. Well, we'll just make a complex up here. Oh, wow. They have really cut this forest down. Food is doing fine, so we'll make another forester here. Go out there. Oak. All oak. More oak. In fact, we might put a second one in just to help get them planted the first time. They did chew through that forest. Quite literally. Let's get rid of all of that. My log's still not at 90%. I guess not. Gears, metal, bolts. Guess we could do a kohlrabi and cassava counters, but then we'd have to have a relay to check on those. Why not? It's not like we'll make the relays a little bit in a bit of a different area. So let's do that. That's for the kohlrabis. Kohlrabi. The cassava. Bolts. Let's counter over. Counter. Bolts. Counter 3. Counter. Scarp metal. Scrap metal. 90. That'll work. Counter. Robbie. Close enough. 90. Stava. Stava. 90. Okay. And then we could probably do 2 more. Canola, soybeans. And we could do fermented ones. So, fermented. Let's see. You're kohlrabi. You are for... We'll count everything by the end. Seed. Kohlrabi. Canola seeds. Do. Canola oil. Scrap metal? No, let's not name it that. Canola oil? There we go. And this is Soybean. Soybean. Counters for the... I kind of feel that. I like the automation, but it feels like they're... like, they take up too much room. That's about the best way I can put it. If we could just have a building that does that. Just one single building. What was this? This is soybean. And fermented soybean. Fermented soybean. There we go. We're good there. Fermin. Is it? Am I in? Fermented soy. Okay, good enough. Oh, it's right there on the counter itself. There we go. Still need more beavers. That. So that's off, but it really should not be on, because we need ones for mangroves too. Do. Oh. Okay, we're getting metal blocks. That's what I wanted to see. What does a number cruncher take? Bolts, gears, that. Okay, and a bunch of power. Well, what does an engine take? We might start with the engine. We'll do about engine here. Yes. There we go. Took up most of my science. But if I can get rid of the science huts and just have science made that way, that's fine too. Pause. Pause. Alright, you guys are done. No, you're not. There's 2 trees up here. You come over and get them. Alright, we got canola oil. We're making soybeans. Making the cassavas. Okay, we've got all the counters in, so let's start adding all of those. Do I have a counter for the gears? Automate. I do. Yeah, I do. Gears. Gears. You're the canola oil. You're the fermented soybeans. Do I not have one for fermented cassavas? I don't. Okay, need another one. Gonna be a lot of automation here. Fermented soybean. Not soybean. Fermented. Oh. Casa. Good enough. Automate. Fermented casa. So we should be over 90 of those. Yes. It's over 90. It. Get our relays in. Relay. What's a good area for relays. These don't actually need to be connected to anything. They just need to be there. We'll put you up here. I'll put you down there instead. Yeah. Yep. Do. Logs, planks. This. Kohlrabies. If berries, or that's soybean. Soybeans, fermented soybeans. You're supposed to be cassava. Fermented cassava. There we go. I don't have one for mangroves. Do. It's good. Either of those is on. This should be relay, berry and mangrove. Nope. Just gonna go relay, berry and mangrove. Berry and mangrove. If either of these are on, you should be on. Otherwise, you should not be on. How's the water? Water's okay. We might get another one. As we get more beavers. I'm almost fully caught up, though. I'll get 5 extra, though, once this is on there. This one can be kohlrabies and cassava. Relay 1. Relay kohl and casa. There we go. But it should be 4 kohlrabies and is that cassavas? Yeah. Or cassavas. If either one is on, then these should be on. If both of them are off, though, they can turn off both of them. Water over 90. Hey, water's over 90. Good. Fermented soy. Canola oil. Okay. Gears over 90. That doesn't seem to be happening very much. Ah, look at that. You're in there. What do I need for this now? 1.5k. Okay, well, we're going to actually have to get the science to get the rest of our science. The log count is not over 90%. How are you? Is my log counter backwards? No. It's at 88%, I see. Oops. There's injured. No good selected. This can be for logs coming in. Let's do something slightly different here, though. Instead of these, mark them out and around here. Yep. And then we gotta wait for more science. Ah. You're done. Okay, good. Do. Anybody? I got more beavers sleeping outside. These beavers sure do love to sleep outside. Which, I mean, they're beavers. It kind of makes sense. Yes, can't get to those? Yeah. You know, let's just go right down there. That out of there. More cassavas. Those trees are still set to cut. They just have never got around to cutting them. I guess that's a good thing, though. You got to get to science so you can get to science. Exactly. That's perfectly how science works. Okay, we're making gears. We're making pretty much everything. It's going well. We just need science. And I've got 2 spare beavers, which means it's time for science. Automate. Oops, logs. Logs over 90. Link metal log over 90. Automate. Log over 90. To do in range. Oh, yep, you got the last 2 over there. Oops. Pick those up. We're making metal blocks. That's good. Let's get... I keep spending all of my science before I can get to the science that I need. Holy cow, we have 11 extra beavers. They must have caught up with everything. Maybe I should look into a builder's hut once I get to science. Let's say that's a bit lower. That's way lower. But I'd like to get more people in there. Oh, they're starting to cut down the trees pretty quick. How's this going over here? Not bad. Do we need another one down at the end of the road? Another drought. Yeah, I definitely think next time we'll pick up that range one. Do. There we go. Zelda's life. Eldest life for almost 2 hours. Twitch didn't want me to... Yeah, Twitch is weird that way. Log over 90%. It's good to see you, though, Death. We're trying for just a MegaProjects type build. You know what? I could put some stairs here and they could probably go down. And make this area a heck of a lot more useful. Good to see me, even though it's probably most... No! I still have plenty of time left. Yay, new well-being score of 15. Awesome. Well-being... Okay, you're on. Is it because my cassavas are low? I don't know what you would automate builders' huts for. Or hauling posts. Closer to the end than being here from the start, though. You're about in the middle. Almost perfectly in the middle. Oh. That would be why. There we go. Now we're rolling. Any more? We have a bunch of younger beavers. That's good. I just have to control my science spending for a bit. Perfectly average. Aw. You're a good guy, Death. Don't sell yourself short. There we go. We'll get rid of those two. So that's ready to go. I just have to actually get to 1500 science. But after that, hopefully I don't have to worry about science anymore. Or at least that's the plan. Oh, another beaver outdoors. The kits need to grow up. 511. I never sell myself. See? There you go. Looking on the bright side. We need more of this. Is that marked to cut? Oh, that's not marked to cut. That's why. None of this needs to be cut. None of that needs to be cut. Cut. There's nothing in here to cut. Nothing there. Nothing there. This is all gone. Oh, there's just one random tree, but we'll just get rid of that. Nothing here. Suppose I could come over and do this. Connect you in over here. Set a couple up. Get those all marked. Hey, I've got a bad water pump. In fact, I've got actual bad water. Which means it's time to get another counter. I feel like these could all go into one building. Or at least more into one building. Bad water. This is counter. Bad water. Okay. I guess I could turn these off. What's the power relay? 600. No, I think we'll wait. Everybody seems okay here. Can I get another one of these in here somewhere? We'll see if that causes a flood or not. Storage, landscaping. Tunnel 2K. Explosive factory. Do I want an explosives factory? Not before I get my science, right? Hey, we've got water. Although the whole point of me doing this was to do this. So, we'll spend a little bit there. Oh, and hydrate. Gotcha. I have a whole bunch of tea. A very large cup of tea tonight. Okay. Where are we at? We've got a ton of stuff there. We've got a good amount of stuff here. We're filling up the bad water. Oh, I forgot to automate this for metal blocks. Metal blocks. This is bolts. I just called it bolts. It's fine. Oh, this is berry and mango, colon casa. This is relay, canola, and soybean. Canola and soybean, which for that is going to be canola seeds and... Is that soybeans? Oh, that's cassava. Soybean. There you go. There we go. Relay. What's that? Oh. It's actually got to be built first. So... let's say that's super important. Well, that's science we're getting. Ugh, just noticed the number of science. That's terrible. Somebody make some science real quick before we get in trouble. You're... I don't know what he was waiting on. I need a second one of these. That. Planks. Do you like butterscotch or peanut butter cups? Because I had butterscotch peanut butter cups. I love them. I actually like both, but I've not heard of that. Somebody tried to give me one of the... like the peanut butter and jelly butter cups the other day, and that was not doing it for me. But the butterscotch is pretty good. Is it like a butterscotch coating? Or is it just some extra flavor? Let's see. Let's get that built. We got trees. This whole map is just going to be nothing but oaks at some point. Made by Boyer. Do I have Boyer in my area? I do not know if I have Boyer. Oh, okay, good. They paused themselves. Peanut butter and jelly filling doesn't sound all that great with chocolate. Butterscotch and peanut butter. Sounds like I need to find some of these. butterscotch smoothie peanut butter cups. That doesn't sound bad. You know, we have like a mom and pop ice cream store pretty close here that makes shakes, and they do a peanut butter cup root beer float that is surprisingly good. They also do just peanut butter and just root beer, but when you combine them, it turns out really good. Which is weird because I don't usually do too much of the, like, you mix too much stuff in, and let's see. Everything there is good. You're talking ice cream. My favorite flavor is bubblegum ice cream. One of my kids is a big fan of the bubblegum ice cream. I think it was too sweet. I can't remember. It was not the type of sweet that I liked. Make scotcheroos on occasion. Basically peanut butter Rice Krispies with a chocolate and butterscotch topping. Oh, I do like Rice Krispies. Those are always good. I've never had them. I've had them with chocolate, but I've never had them with chocolate and butterscotch. That's definitely worth a try. You guys done? Yeah. A couple more over here. Okay. And if it's milkshake, it's bubblegum ice cream with chocolate milk. Bubblegum ice cream with chocolate milk. I have never tried that. It's definitely intriguing. I would be up for trying it. I can't do too much ice cream. My stomach really doesn't like dairy that much anymore. I still like dairy that much. My stomach, on the other hand, does not. Let's come over here and get these trees. One of them is still on. Okay, well, that's fine. It's a super easy recipe if you want to try making it. It doesn't require any baking. Maybe I'll give that to my wife. She likes that kind of stuff. The place I get it from is an ice cream parlor that makes its own ice cream in-house. I don't think our local one does that. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't. Hey, look at that. We're going to have a whole bunch of water. How are we doing beaver-wise? Not terrible. Well-being. What do I need? Corn, eggplant, algae. There's another nice place that's pretty green. Over here, maybe? I should probably start looking into the tubeways. Alright. Oh, hey! I have enough science to maybe not need science again. Can I do this? That requires 1,000. And then if we do that should give us 1,200, right? And then I can turn off all this science over here. Well, not really turn it off, just more like explode it. But hey, exploding science is fun. I get it all the time at the places across town. Yeah. The one that's close to, well, not close. It's in like the town over, which for me, that's like a 45-minute drive. The price has been okay. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still all right. Not showing up. I'm not seeing YouTube comments. Uh-oh. No, it's not showing. I'm sorry, YouTube people. I apologize. I apologize, YouTube people. For some reason, it's not showing me my YouTube chat. Well, it's showing me. I see it on the screen, but I don't see it in my chat box. Chat box. Sorry, YouTube people. Let me go back and see what's going on. This? No? Well, now I can't see anything. Aha! There we go. Okay, now I can see somebody on YouTube say something and somebody on Twitch say something. And I'll keep an eye on both. Is it? Do. Hello? Aha! Yay! Okay, I can see YouTube for sure. Death. Kudithi. Either one of you there? Nothing to do in range. Oh, okay. They're done already. Aha! Now I can see everybody. Yay! Again, sorry y'all. I was not ignoring you. My chat window was not telling me you were saying anything. I thought YouTube was a bit quiet tonight. I really wish you could tell them to prioritize dead trees. Hey, how's it going? I'm looking back through the YouTube stuff. Let me see. We are moving pretty fast. Bad water mitigation. Well, currently, my plan for bad water mitigation is it's a pretty low difficulty. We're just gonna tank the bad water straight to the face. We'll get to it eventually, though. This is for let's see. This is for we're doing MegaProjects this time, so that's why we're kind of expanding out so fast. I'm finding water beavers 1.0. I did just see the new dams. I haven't got to play around with them yet. We might go see the Pixar movie about beavers this weekend. Ooh. My kids want to go see, what is it? The Mario movie, which is fine. I like the first one. The valves are neat. It's not crashing my game, which is good, because I had one that was crashing my game for a while. There's 200. Do I need 200? 200. Metal blocks. I don't have a place to store metal blocks. Oh, there we go. Okay. These guys can all go do something else. You have to let me know if the beaver movie is any good. I mean, it looks alright. Let's see. No more up here. No more up here. All right. Now I'm going to have science. That's for sure. It's time to get into expanding out. There we go. 5. Yes, I saw that. It's nice to have that. Let's start on explosives. No, I need the actual... This, and another one of those. And then I'm going to need something to count explosives. You're not set up for bad water. Bad water. There you go. It's a mod called Cut Dead Trees First. You know, I might have seen that at one time, but you're right. I don't know if it got updated. Let's get some farm stuff up here. And... Do-do-do-do-do. All that can go in there. That all set to cut? Yes. Which we might be looking into mods too for this. We're just playing without mods for today, more or less. But I think I'm going to get the resource area one at least. And then we can go from there. All right, we got 1.7K of science. Let's start two-way stationing it up. That looks like a good spot. There's a good one. How about there? Way out here. There. And there. I don't think we need this anymore. I'm just going to get rid of that. Yeah, the resource counter. We can look into the cut dead trees. Anything else anybody has seen lately that we want to try out? Why are they just sitting there? I don't know. What are they moving? Okay. Where are you going? That's going out. Okay. Automate. Logs. Log over 90. That'll be fine. Now we can probably start connecting them up. Might not be the prettiest of connections. But, you know what? I'm going to go out this way. It can go over this, because I'd like to be able to see my... See all of my counters there, and relays and such. The waterborne trans... Oh, was that the riverborne? I saw that. That might be interesting, too. Oh, I can't go there. I'll have to go over here. So, can't do any of these. Can go there. This can go here. Eventually, we'll see if we can put this underground. That goes there. How do I get it over there? Something like this, and then... Nope. Yeah, That might do it. There we go. Why don't I just put a 2 there? Makes more sense. Uh-oh. Ah, excuse me. We'll just come out of here. 2 stick there. Start with this. All of these. That's there. What's that cost? 600? I can afford 600. Luck. I missed that. Knees. There we go. This. Not the most sightly way to do this, but it should be functional. Got about an hour to get my transport system in. I think we can do it in an hour. I have 20 some odd beavers that aren't doing anything. So let's do the frame rate killer. How's food? Food is good. Water's good. Hey, it's Kinder. How's it going, Kinder? Oh, I can plant stuff in here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Plant. Oak. Oak. Are you all marked to cut? Yes. Yes, you are. Corn. Yay for corn. It's going. Yeah, I know. I got to go home early from work today. I was very pleased about that. Usually they don't let people go home early from work, but they decided it was enough of a holiday to let people go home early from work. So therefore, my day was not terrible. Not even slightly. Nothing to do in range. Where are you? Oh, up there. Do. That's on. A lot of these are off. Let's make these the big priority. I have 33 beavers that I'm not doing anything with. I also need to start on a pine forest, don't I? What do I need for these? Metal parts. Ooh. Maybe I get a second metal parts place. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. So many extra beavers. I guess probably don't need that many. 40 work days. Leaving to take your... Wow. Nice. I wish I could leave to take my pension. It depends. There are days. Some days it's the jobs, some days it's the people. People I work with are pretty good guys, so... I do believe I need some sort of dam here. Floodgate. Let's do a floodgate. Oops. Okay. I have 2,000 science. But I need a pine forest. Where's a good place to put a pine forest? A fine pine forest. It's not all that long. No, it's a good thing. We could definitely do some dams along here. Let's make all of these slightly more important. And then hopefully that stays up. We'll get a forester here. Do this. That. Tap check. Yep. Cut. Trees here. And then we're going to have to extend our pipeway out. At least they got the top part of it done. Gears, metal blocks. Okay, well. 28.5 years? Yeah. I think that'll be good. Well, I hope you have a nice and easy time after that. Just enjoying your days. I know when I finally get to, I will. Oh, there's that. I used up almost all the planks. I still don't have any saved power. Does anybody know, is the flywheel one back up and running? I suppose I could hook in flywheels were updated for what? Maybe we'll pick up some flywheel mod. I like that idea. Let's blow that up. 900? Yeah, we'll be fine. I want this too. 600. Prioritize. Make that. All right. I figured that would take a lot of planks, but that's okay. We'll hopefully get it all set up. Gears. Do I still only have one gear workshop? No, I have two. Okay, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Oh, I forgot to hook that up. Well, I don't know if we'll get our transport system in today, but we're going to try. Let's come all the way down here. How about there? Not quite, but it's good enough. Yep. Power. Grab one of these. You know what? Let's put you up here. You can go there. And then we'll just paste a bunch of those. There we go. We'll say that is a little more important. We're already starting to run out of stuff. Let's pick up the logs. Okay, that can be... Oh, I forgot. There's now two options there. I never did get the explosion one. Let's get that done. So many counters. The XBLOS sieves. There we go. That's going to take a minute. Hello. How's it going, Ryan? $15 extra beavers. Is it because I just went over on... Maybe I could get a second mangrove guy. Just to help with mangroves. Different map? Yep, what I did was I went with the very basic on easy. This time, I want to focus on making some mega projects. So we're kind of getting the basics out of the way today. Just as kind of a precaution. And then we're going to be working on a bunch of mega projects, hopefully. And mods. So if anybody has any big mega project ideas or mods they want me to try, let me know. I need to plant pine over here. A ton of pine. That's not quite a ton, but whatever. There we go. And cut. Not demolition, cut. There we go. That's fine. Ah. More of this field is gone. Except that. There we go. Ill doing. I know. Kinder, I finished up yours and I just needed a break. That was a great map. It was tough. this doesn't need to be here anymore. That doesn't need to be there anymore. I know, but this is the one that I think I played first. Well, easier. That's fair. Canyon is your favorite standard? Yeah, this is the one I just started on the first time I played the game. So it's always been my kind of, this is the easiest map kind of thing. Let's get those taken care of by haulers. We have plenty of builders. Don't have a ton of power here. Let's get that in there. Anything else science-wise that I could use? Let's go ahead and unlock the triple, because we'll need it eventually. We'll do this. Mine is 4,000. We could save up for that. I'm going to need this eventually. Those we'll want for now. Should I switch these out for large water wheels? I almost feel like I should. We might make that a quick project here. Who knows if it's going to be more or less. But we'll find out. Can you prioritize? There we go. Those are set to cut, so we have logs. We're just once again behind on production. Terraces is my favorite standard map. Is terraces the one used, like, start in the middle? I can't remember. Or does it have the big terraces from the edge? Oh, I know what I need. Better storage. We'll start here. Yep. And then we'll make a storage thing next. Middle of the map on a mesa. Yep. Okay. That one is pretty good. Water. Terraces has the start on a plateau. Too wide river. Yep, that one is pretty good. You can make some neat stuff off the side of that one. Hey, they're planting my trees. Do this. Do that. And we're going to use a gate here. So they won't go down there in the bad water. Hopefully. Gravity batteries off the edge like... Yep. Yep. And to be fair, they do kind of look like it. I've got almost 90 beavers already. You would think the automation would kick in and let me make less of those, but I guess not. We've got a lot of the framework in, though. A surprising amount. How's our scrap? It's been better. Let's head out and get some more scrap, even if it takes a while to get. Where do I want to head to next? It's like maybe there? Or here. we might just go up into the mountains and grab some scrap from over there. Just so we don't have issues with that later. Making our way over the mountains. We'll go storage. You go here for scrap metal going out, prioritized by haulers. Grab those. Constantly hop the colony around to get the aquifers hidden in some of the caves. What about a map where all the water sources are feeding into a closed-off cave? I mean, that kind of felt like the one that I just did, that Kinder made. Those bombs definitely felt relevant in that one. Also, these are 400. They take 200 apiece, so 3, 4. And we'll make these slightly more important. Really low on beavers again. Meh. It's just one builder. I did work on that one for a while. It was a great map. Am I having issues with soybeans? Soybeans. We'll just do more soybeans. You can harvest a little bit of those, but I don't care if you're on or off. There we go. That one connects in there. Well, they can go through all of one pipe. Metal parts. Ugh. That's going to take a minute. Prioritize those. Even with all of the industrial lumber mills I have, I'm still struggling to keep up with planks and gears. There's just that many planks being used in this. Is this the ground? No. What's the ground on this map look like? Oh, it's just basically everything except that over there is pretty much okay. Good. More explosives. Also UB explosives. 80, 174, 174. So they're a bit underpowered, but that's okay. What time is it? 9:25? Okay. We've got forests up. If I were to put some stairs, let's say here. Okay, you can get a little bit over there. Which might be enough for just the eggplants that we need at the moment. Ground level pit. Oh yeah, put the dirt in there, or the excavators. That's not a bad idea. We can put it right off the edge here. What are we working on? Are we just waiting on stuff, more or less? More or less. Walnut and soybeans. Maybe I should get a second one for harvesting. That way they could help out with that. We'll go any deeper and we'll still make dirt. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. And there's the metal parts. How often? I'm getting about one every hour and a half or so. Okay. Boost the hours for just a bit. We'll see if we can get some more of that. Still fill with water too. True. Very good point. Wouldn't be a bad place to go to get them. I know I am gonna need... Well, is there anything in particular that I know I'm going to need? These at some point. Water. Fluid dumps. You know what? It's not bad to have it. Nope. Centrifuge. Bad water discharge. I think I'm saving for the mine, but... Oh, these now just take the bolts instead of the blocks. So we could get some gardens. Well, if we could make more bolts. There we go. That is Bolt Road. What are you building? You are just running across the colony. Gears. Okay. Is that for these guys? Yeah, it's a whole lot of gears. Metal parts. Alright. Night, Kinder. Hey, we've got our first one up. They just need the parts, and they need gears. Which, 2,400, 400. Oh, our first dynamite. There ought to be some extra room in there for just a couple more gears. So much to build. How is Badwater? Badwater is fairly full. Okay, now we're getting some bolts in. That ought to help just a bit. Two maps I'm enjoying are Geothermal Fields and Watershade Valley. Are they large maps? Are they small maps? Construction lacks materials. Yes, I'm well aware. $56. Oh, they're big maps. Well, that's not so bad then. I think this is one of the larger ones. I don't remember if this is a 192 or a 256. How are these doing? Gears are going. Did these get done down here? No, they did not. Oh, that's because they take extract. Dang it. Okay, well. Extract, which takes a centrifuge, which means I can try another one of these. It's not a ton of power, but it keeps it running. 2 beavers outside. Any more decorations that I can look into? I could do some shrubs. Shrub, shrub, shrub. Of course, it'll take forever to build those. Decoration, shrub. Shrubbery. Bring me a shrubbery. Oh, I need them on the other side too. Drought. And here, me without my batteries. Decoration. Actually, I need 2 of these. Decoration. Shrub, shrub, shrub. There we go. There's that. Lantern. You know what? Why not? Oh, they already got those up. That was surprisingly fast. Was not expecting that. Alright, back to 16 hours. Hey, alright, more smelters. Yeah, we're gonna need bots here soon. So let's look into that. Do. Okay, this is good. I don't know if we were to block off the dam and put 2 of these in, that'd be more than this? Probably. However, can I set that on top of a block? Let's find out. Does it take 1 block or 2 is what I want to try to remember. Takes 2. Okay. So can I do 2 blocks and a... Yeah, we could do that. Rooftop terrace? I have a rooftop terrace. They're very popular. Not fully popular, but very popular. Maybe during the drought, we'll build that up. Of course, I'm going to have to move some stuff, I think. Because I don't think these will fit here properly. 1, 2. I'll put that there, and then I have to get that down. Might have to redo this section first. We'll wait until the drought hits. Uh-oh. You out of water? No. They're just not getting brought. Come on, haulers. Get them over there. How are you doing? You got the planks, you just don't have gears or metal blocks. This. Get 1 more pump. Make that a bit more important. There we go. Just so we don't lose all our water. That would be bad. I have 10 dynamite. Oh, I need to make another level somehow. Actually, we could just do this. Storage, you. One there. Dynamite, 2 days. Metal blocks. That's a going out. That's a going out. There we go. Well, at least these keep going through the drought. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. One, two. I could probably move this down a little bit more if I wanted to. Maybe sneak in a couple more. 1, 2. Something like that. Like this. You go here. Same thing over here. Then I just have to move you and you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Can I fit more in here? Maybe? Oh, that's in the way. Well, crud. How am I going to get around that? Might not be able to. Can I? Can I move these back one, maybe? Pause, pause. This and this. Then maybe I can fit more in there. One goes there. About there. Don't need you. Take these out. That could go there. We'll make sure that doesn't overflow there. Here's where it needs to go. That goes there. Those two can go back. And then the question becomes, how do I get it down there? Well, we'll just vertical power shaft, and then you can go back there. And then we need, oh, regular. This goes over here. This goes here. They're going to build that all out of order, so let's do these as more important. And pause all of these. Yeah, pause that one. That should link all those together. Hopefully that doesn't flood something downstream, but it looks okay. Water is better. A little bit of water up here. Cut trees. No, don't cut these trees, please. Just cut the trees over there. You can cut these too if you can reach them. There we go. One is in. Oh, that's already got a ton of power on it. Did it flood? What's going on there? Not sure why it stopped there. Okay. They're getting what they need, I think. So that's in. So, yes, good. Those three can go in next. We can unpause that. Lost a lot of production at the moment, but it'll be okay. Well-being score of 16. All right. Well, let's do this. So we got plenty of logs. We'll put you there. That'll help out. Do I have corn? I do have some corn. Corn. And corn rations. There we go. That's a little flooding, but we're okay. 1,600. They're almost done there. We're actually full on those. Amazing. Oh, but I don't have a place making... I gotta put fermenter back. In fact, why don't we do two? And this can be both cassavas. Take the cassavas in. Cassava. There we go. Copy that over to that one. Oops, obtain. You are the fermented ones. You're going out. There we go. Let's get that into place. Let's get that into place. And get that one into place. Alright, we can undo that too. I think overall that's a gain. Hydrate. Thanks, Ryan. High score 17. Did we get the... Yep, we got that one in. What other one? Exercise plaza. Where would we like our beavers to go to exercise? Yeah, that's fine. We'll get there when we get there. How's the path over the mountains going? Not bad. Not bad at all. Get that connected back in. Okay. Monuments. Ew, they take bolts now? Oh, that sucks. They're getting some of our tubeways in. Look at that. Tubeways, tubeways. There we go. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get some tubeways in this time. Stairs over the mountain aren't quite on the scale of stairs of a single. Well, I mean, stairs are stairs. I'd prefer an elevator. I'm sure the elevator wasn't quite as epic. Oh, look at this. Oh, they got one in. Is that one connected to anything? That one... maybe? No? Oh, somebody's bringing one over there. That one's in. That one's in. Anybody? Oh, that's not actually built yet. A couple of stations built, but all the ones with stations built don't have the connection to them. No undying spider god at the top. Well, I mean, everybody has their preferences. Two-way stations are done. There. There. Can we at least get these couple done? Then they can at least skip part of the map. Let's get that one done. Are we out of seed? No, we have plenty of seeds. Is it soybeans that we just... do we just need to ferment more of them? Oh, that's probably because this has been off for ages. You know what? We're going to do this way. Since we don't quite have extract yet. That's an important one. We're just going to toss down a couple of these. Pine resin is still solid. There we go. Oh, look at that. There they go. Yay. Well, we've got our mass transit system in the first episode. That's pretty good. Haulers, yep. We're almost done with the scrap metal here. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Corn. We have corn, we just don't have rations, because... I don't have the food factory yet, but I could. Food. Oh, I forgot about those. 1, 2, 3 for now. Road's a little weird, but it's fine. Hydroponic gardens. We'll just do this. And we'll just spiral up around them. You go there. Not the most efficient way to get up there, but I think it'll look neat. Well, maybe not. Maybe I have to do it here? Do it here. And I can come around this way. Go 2 and 2. There we go. That'll work. We're just going to make a weird spiral all the way up. None. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Algae. We'll let them build their way up there. They really want up there that bad. Decoration. Couple of shrubs. Lights. Now we could do this. You can go there. Hey, all right. That's good. Wait, not that way. Yes. There we go. That'll give them a little bit of fire coverage, I guess. We still need more production. But production, I feel like we need power. We've got metal, but none of that is hooked up yet. Are you... Okay, you guys aren't doing terrible over there. Uh-oh. We have more beavers outside. That's alright. You know what? That's not a bad start to a colony. We sped through a lot of the beginning stuff. So, I think maybe what I'll do is put a poll up on the YouTube site and see which mega project everybody wants me to work on next time, and we'll look into that. It should be a Friday stream next week, I think. Our group keeps changing. Like, every week who can make what, so I joked it's going to be one of those groups that have played together for 20 years and they've met all of twice, so that's alright. We'll get back to that. But I think we're going to wrap it up for there. Let's see. What is this? Now, let's see. Who is on? Anybody over there? Do-do-do-boo, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Do we want to watch some more? Excuse me. Do we want to watch some more Timberborn? Let's take a look. You know what? We got somebody else playing Timberborn. Let's send it over to them. He looks like a nice guy. We'll send it to him. Did it close my raid window? I hate it when it does that. We're gonna raid Old Man Sugarheart. He looks like he's been in the game for just a bit. So tell him I said hi. But I should be back next week. As always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!